Really?
Oh, not again.
2 weeks in a row with this.
You don't like my friend?
You get fixated on a thing for like a month, and then you just ignore it afterwards.
A month?
Yeah.
Like I have that kind of attention span.
True. Very true.
The fact that it's been 2 weeks is a big deal.
Yeah. Anyhow.
I've been sick. He's keeping me company.
Yes, we are here to film Perplexing Pixels.
We are?
Yes, we are. And there's no VR this week, no headset, none of that. I'm bringing you, once again, the Sega Dreamcast and an old wrestling game.
Ooh.
But for the first time, a wrestling game that was never released here in English. It is Giant Graham, All Japan Wrestling 2.
Giant Graham or Giant Grim?
Giant Graham.
Who's Graham?
I don't know. Again,
is this guy somebody copying me in Japan?
It's in Japanese from 20 years ago.
He's like the Japanese version of Grimm.
Sure, it's Graham.
He's Graham.
Anyhow, that's in the show today. And also, my title on the line. Today. It is time for our first look at an import wrestling game. Well, look if you can't look.
Can't look at anything.
You can't look at anything with your glasses off.
Glasses are filthy.
Good Lord.
By God almighty.
Yes. So, Giant Graham, All Japan Wrestling 2 on the Dreamcast. If you've heard of the Four Pillars, this was this federation. In the mid-90s, tape trading was a huge, huge deal. Yes, the VMU. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You can't have it. Leave it alone.
He has these things.
They're VMUs. Visual Memory Units. Stop taking mine.
I'm trying to show everybody.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, and I want yours in mine.
You don't need it. We established this last time.
But I want it.
You don't need it. So, you're wondering, I can't read that. You can't read that.
It's Japanese.
But
it's foreign.
You can read versus mode. I am the champion, putting this belt on the line in a wrestling game. Versus mode. So, that's what we're doing here today on the show. Now, some names here you're going to recognize.
Am I?
You will. So, number one, the 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are the four pillars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? That's Giant Baba. He owned the place. Right?
Right.
This guy right here. Who's that? Take a wild guess.
Dan Lambert.
No, not Dan Lambert. He was not a wrestler.
He wasn't?
No.
Oh.
I'm pretty sure. Think 90s Japan gaijin wrestler.
Oh, Terry Taylor.
No.
I don't know.
It is People Power.
John Laurinaitis?
Yes, it's John Laurinaitis.
It's People Power, John Laurinaitis.
It's Johnny Ace.
It doesn't look like him at all.
Obviously, we have Big Van Vader here.
Oh, yeah, I see him.
And then Stan the Man Hansen.
Okay.
So those are
it looks like Jake the Snake Roberts.
Well, look, man. This is 90s art style graphics here and whatever. Now, the bottom three here are from Virtual Fighter. So they aren't actual wrestlers. So I will be Misawa. Big Van Vader.
SWF.
Look, man. This is in Nippon Budokan.
That is the worst entrance gate I've ever seen.
Well, this is Japan, mid-90s, so
they didn't have an entrance gate.
That era of...
I think there's too much emphasis in wrestling on entrances these days.
And this game came out in 99.
Not everybody needs to dance to their theme music for 3 minutes.
True.
And then do the same dance next week.
Yes.
Sometimes twice in the same episode.
And so this game was released in 99 on this system. It was originally in the arcades.
Wow.
So...
Wait, Giant... Not in the America.
No. This is all in Japan.
Japan arcade?
Yeah.
Ooh.
There were a lot of big... Like, that was a big business there for a long time.
The Japan arcade.
Yeah.
Really exciting.
They got some real cool shit that we never got, which is upsetting for us. They had a Monkey Ball arcade machine. We never got it.
Really?
I'm still mad.
Really?
The controller was a banana.
Ooh.
I'm still mad about it.
Yeah, me too.
Bring it to us. Alright, here we go.
There we
Vader.
go. Wait, you didn't tell me what any of the buttons
Okay, so here we go. X is attack. Punch and kick. A is grapple. B is throw. B is also pin. And Y is to get in and out of the ring.
Alright.
So yes.
Why are they talking?
Mitsuharu Misawa was one of the four pillars, and honestly, like the top guy here in this era.
This looks good for an old game.
Yeah. If you've heard of King's Road style, that started here. In terms of matches, you know, there's strong style and showman style. This was King's Road style.
What's that mean?
I don't know. Here we go. Misawa and Vader in his ring.
Oh no, he's
title on the
choking
line.
me.
We don't have a lot of time here because this was an arcade game.
It's better than Power Move. So wait, you're defending your title versus me?
Yeah. Pin him.
How do I kick out? I don't
Mash
know.
the buttons. There you go. Then Vader. And sometimes you'll get some crazy moves that, like, you'll see damage
Okay.
on the screen. Yeah, I don't understand how it works, but I was playing, I guess, the computer.
Stop.
And it was wild. So the way this works, in terms of how things get reversed, it is a rock, paper, scissors kind of a thing, where strikes are stronger than throws, and throws are stronger than grapples, that kind of thing. So you have to kind of figure out what your opponent is doing.
Yeah.
There, like that. I don't know what you did there, but my neck, man.
Danger.
You damaged it.
Put you in the danger zone.
Ooh, yeah.
Look.
Dig it.
Come on, lose.
Lose, he says. I don't lose to anybody. Now, I'm not sure when you get max fire on your health bar. Like, I'm not sure what that means.
Choke.
And how do
Choke.
there is a finishing thing
I'll
to
kill
do
you. How do you
in here
block?
somehow, but I have no idea.
You.
Pin Vader. He got up. He got up. Who's the man? It's time.
That's all I can do is punch.
I told you what the controls were.
They don't work.
They don't work.
And then you attack me.
Grapple is A.
Yeah.
And then
And then
so
every time
if we're both hitting grapple at the same time, then it's gonna.
That's all it does. It's a headlock.
Does what? Well, try different
Randy Orton.
directional moves when you do the grapple.
You won't let me.
You won't let me. Why should I let you win? What's wrong with you?
Listen, I don't let anybody win at GTA. So.
B. Invader.
Oh, get
1,
up.
2.
Get up.
2.91.
Whoa! I thought I was done.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
I never seen them. Oh, the.
Right in my nards, bro. That's not cool.
You don't stand up from an attack
I
like
mean,
that.
look, if Brock Lesnar can do it, eventually, I'm gonna die here because we're about to, at max. There's 5 seconds. It's gonna be a draw here in a second. 5 seconds remain in this contest.
Oh, you!
Grapple him, Misawa. Ah, scoop slam on Vader. That's a feat.
No way.
That's a feat on Vader.
2, 3. You!
Ding, 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 gloom.
With 3 seconds to spare.
Yes. Just barely getting out there with Big Van Vader.
I don't want to play anymore.
Too bad. He's there for a
Defend it
while.
again.
I am.
And pick somebody really.
All right. Well.
And put the controller down. And
If I put the controller down, let you win. I'm gonna go with Gary Albright.
Ooh.
So Gary Albright went from Stampede to All Japan. Fun fact: he is related to The Rock because he married Appa's daughter. So he married into that family.
Smart man.
Yeah. So he is part of the bloodline, so to speak.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Johnny Ace, People Power. Now, the word on the internets from the shoot interviews was that they kept him around in All Japan because Baba's wife was he was cute. So that's why he was there for so long. So the owner's wife was like, "Oh, he's cute. Keep him around."
I like him. He's cute.
Yeah. So here is.
He's not that good. Yeah,
Nah,
he's
it's not that good. But he's cute.
Is that Scott Steiner?
I told you, it's Gary Albright.
Oh, I forgot.
The bloodline.
Listen, it's 420. I
But
forgot.
tomorrow.
Yeah.
Not today, tomorrow.
They're legalizing weed on April 21st.
Yeah.
You missed
One
it by
day.
a day.
That's the headline. The amount of extra money that you could have made
Right?
today.
And $1 million at least.
Yeah. Johnny Esu.
Things struggling down there.
It's an old Dreamcast from 20 years ago. What do you want from me? Grapple him.
You should be wasting it playing this trash.
Look, man. We're here playing an old wrestling game.
What are you going to
That's
do
what
when
we
it
do
gives
here.
out? Like,
What?
What are you going to do when it gives out? It just doesn't work anymore. Do you buy a new one? Or do you just
Well,
RIP it?
what you do before the disk drive dies is you get what's called an optical disc emulator. Basically putting in SD card in there to run games on the SD card, not from the actual drive. So those are important to have eventually. And right now I want one for my GameCube, but the backdrop!
Finally something!
Something happens here.
Something other than punches and headlocks.
Oh!
Yeah.
On the back of his neck.
Yeah,
And you are on fire, so
Gets right up.
you are
Body
scoop
slam!
slam!
I don't know, I do that.
Just hitting buttons here. Mashing them. Oh no! The outside!
I'm doing a better job just mashing the buttons than trying to just punch the attack and right
Well,
buttons.
considering it was an arcade game, sure, that makes sense. Right? You mash them and do things. Now, I think you can taunt with the triggers. Makes you taunt, I think.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Hit a trigger and see what happens. There you go, yep.
Come on, get in here.
I'm calm, relax.
Look.
I like the 2D camera guys at ringside.
Yeah.
Like they're just flat. Flat textures. We couldn't afford it, man.
No.
The knee to the face. Oh, again with the scoop slam.
Cover
again
him.
with the scoop slam.
1.
You let up. That was all you. Because you were so like focused on getting me. Like you looked off of yours. Do a better grapple.
Do
Gary Albright. You aren't that bright.
Do another move.
Mr. Albright. Also, Gary Albright. Rest in peace, because he's dead.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Now I have to look.
Yeah, here we go. Gut wrench. Finally.
Something.
Finally.
Beat you.
I'm sure there are more moves in here. We still know how to do them, so, you know. Come on, come on, come on. Wrench the neck. Wrench the neck.
There it is, the
scoop
body
slam.
That's
a rope break. That's a rope break. It's gotta be a rope break. I think so. Put under the ropes, man. That's how that works.
Had that in this.
How are you like winning so hard here?
I don't know.
Understand.
Ha!
You're just good at the scoop slams. That's what it is.
Pin him.
1, 2,
2, 3. Yes.
and
give me my belt. I'm retiring champ. You can shut the video
15
off.
minutes in. F you.
No, you. I'm done.
No, f you.
I'll watch you play the computer.
Yeah, thanks. There are 4 unlockable characters here.
Here is your winner.
I think they're all from.
I'm trying to revel in my moment.
You
Shut
are,
up.
yes.
Here is your winner.
Because you are such a bum.
New Perplexing Pixels champion. Just like at Mega Slam, I will be Goldstein. Well, why is it called Giant Graham? I haven't seen a Giant Graham.
That I do not know. We can play here as Giant Baba, who is a very tall man. It's him and Inoki are like the two biggest dudes from that era, and they had him on commentary for a while, and his voice is like super deep in like the 90s. I'm like, all right, cool. Why not? I mean, he owns the joint, so who's gonna say no?
Right. How tall is Almost?
Almost he's up there.
Is he like over 7 feet tall?
Legit? That I have no idea. Obviously, they tend to stretch the truth there a little bit, so...
What do they stretch the truth to?
I don't know. Giant Baba. He's huge! And, like, look, if you're fighting the owner, come on now. You're gonna lose. I run this joint. I pay all of you. How dare you? Oh, 10%! Danger.
Okay, he's 7 foot 3 inches. The Great Khali was 7 foot 1 inch.
Yeah.
Andre the Giant was 7'4". Giant Gonzalez was 7'7".
That's ridiculous. And barely even mobile at that point. Like, good lord.
Yeah. Big Show was 7 feet tall. The Giant Baba was only 6'10".
Look, man, for Japan, that's huge.
Oh, no, I know. I'm going, he's only 6'10".
Only 6'10".
He's only like Diesel.
Yeah.
But he was thick. Remember, Baba was thick.
A wide dude.
Yeah.
I want to scoop slam you and pin you.
Not only
Oh,
that,
good lord!
God.
Murdering me. I'm the boss. You can't murder me. What's wrong with you?
Listen, I never realized how tall that actually is until I fought Big Trouble Ben Bishop, who's also 7 feet tall.
Yeah.
I had to punch up this. I never did that before.
Here we go. Pinfall. Hook the leg. 1, 2.
3.
It's over. That's right.
Ding, ding,
Giant
ding.
Baba, you're a winner.
Well, it looks like you're the #1 contender now.
Imagine that. So basically, what happens is you fight through a whole bunch of guys here in the arcade mode.
Okay.
And you get to the end, and when you get to the end, you might unlock somebody and you might not. It's kind of randomized.
Oh, that's exciting.
So I'm like, I didn't have time for that, so
Yeah.
it's like, whatever.
Were they had almost lose at WrestleMania?
Oh, yes. And then now he's fighting Lashley again. Still.
Right.
He's like just not even selling it. He's like, nah, it's good, it's fine.
At some point, you have to protect certain characters,
Yeah.
whether they're good wrestlers or not. I felt like almost should have been a protected character. He should have went like 3 or 4 years undefeated, and then challenged it for the belt at WrestleMania.
The problem is how much TV you have to fill, right?
Yeah.
You don't have them on every week.
No.
Because that's part of the problem. Yeah. That was the same thing with the Big Show. Is that how you catch him as an attraction?
Right,
you know,
but he's on every week.
Not every week. That doesn't make any sense. It's like he's just a guy.
Right.
A tall guy, but just a guy.
Right. Now, you gotta make him special. I feel like they don't do that enough.
2.82. Oh no! I can't do moves. I'm just too big. I'm just getting my here. Good lord! He's killing me. Just pin me already.
That's it. Great. You're no longer the #1 chicken tender.
He beat the boss. These things happen. So. Anyhow, you are retaining your title for now. We have some more interesting things to get into, requiring some physical exertion later on in the month.
Wait, what?
Nintendo, Switch, sports.
I'm not standing up.
Yes, we are.
No, I'm not.
I'm going to bring in Rod and Todd because it's going to be hilarious.
I will throw them through the window.
So, anyhow, that was Giant Graham All Japan Pro Wrestling 2 for the Dreamcast. What'd you think? What'd you think of the game?
Oh, it was cool.
How many asses do you give it?
3.
Okay.
3 asses. Way up.
So, there also is a sequel that we'll get to eventually, but not next week.
I like the fact that we're going on this tour trying to play every wrestling game ever.
Yes.
And it's like taking forever.
We're getting there, yeah.
There's so many wrestling games.
It's been 10 years. You know.
I would think like we could do that in an afternoon.
How to play. It's going to say,
oh, yeah.
Punch a guy. Next week, I don't know. We'll find out. I'll figure out something here.
Tell him you want it to be good.
I mean, look, man.
We played that stupid Moss Mouse. I saw the reviews. Nobody watched it.
Yeah, I know. Look.
Because it's a game. I told you.
A lot of the videos right now.
This is going to do better.
Well, it's wrestling, so probably.
Right.
Anyhow, we'll see you next week for something. Tune in, sub to me, sub to him, and we're out.